My name is Mark Stas and I practice martial arts since more than 35 years. I started with traditional martial arts like Karate, Taekwondo. Then I discovered Jin-Fan martial art of Bruce Lee before joining the biggest professional martial arts organization, IWTO, in Germany. So I lived in Germany many years to train this fantastic martial art, Wing Chun, of the Leung Ting lineage. And this martial art has been shown to me by Sifu Sali Afchi, which was at that time one of the best fighters in Germany. His school at that time was located in Aachen, and he showed me the marvelous theory and practice of this martial art. I decided to leave Belgium to live in Germany, and I trained there on a daily basis with Frank Krüger, who was, I would say, one of the best teachers I ever had. And after around 11 years of Wing Chun in Germany, I followed one of the best instructors, Heinrich Pfaff, and I joined his federation. Due to some disagreements, unfortunately, I decided to go my own way, to follow my own vision, and Wing Flow System has been created around 2.5 years ago. So what is Wing Flow System? Wing Flow System has been created out of the biggest experience I had in my life in martial arts, and this is mainly Wing Chun of Leung Ting. So when we see Wing Flow System, then we say this is not Wing Chun, it is not boxing, it's not Jeet Kune Do. It's mainly a kind of fusion of self-defense together with the art of combat. Since my biggest experience in martial arts has been Wing Chun, it's obvious that the most of the theory and the principles are taken from Wing Chun. So in the curriculum of Wing Flow System, we find a part defense on the street, which is in complete line with the law, and it evolves into the art of combat. It's a very logic and easy system, which contains 4 or 5 techniques, and I reviewed it a few times in order to have something really efficient, but also very easy. All the techniques has to be executed instinctively. What I wanted to create is something logic, easy, and also to be protected when we face justice. A lot of techniques that you see on internet, on social media about self-defense, you will not probably find in Wing Flow System. Because when we speak about self-defense on the street, we always have to think we face justice. And there we have already the problem when we see techniques like punching in the face, elbowing in the neck, hammering in the neck. But when we are in front of the police and the law, we need to justify our act. So this is one of the most important aspects when we speak about self-defense on the street. We need to verify what we do must be sufficient efficient, but also is it not something that we will do and it turns against us when we face law. When we see the system of Wing Flow System, we start with the easy concept of street defense, but quick it needs to go into the art of combat, which is more subtle, and we learn to control whole the body. That means there is kicking, punching, elbowing, throwing, locking. All these aspects are linked into the system together with strategy and tactics. So the purpose of the art of combat is not to be limited with only techniques, but also to give possibility to increase our level and skills over time. So what we do when we are young at 20 years old, we will not do when we are 60 or 70 years old. We speak about a martial art, that means also that in art there is no ending. So if we have only techniques with speed and power, this is limited because age influences our body and the way we act and react and use our bodies. So in martial arts, like Wing Flow System, we need solutions when we get older. Wing Flow System gives this solution. Next to the efficient techniques, we also need to condition the body and the mind in order to be able to use it on long term. So although we can use a lot of principles and techniques in sports, the main character is to develop the body, the whole body, in a combative environment without rules. So this means that many martial arts in the ancient China and ancient countries, martial arts was not developed for sport. So the final purpose of every martial art is to be able to develop our body and mind to the extreme development, but also to be able to protect ourselves in life and death situations. That means no rules. That's why a lot of people who saw videos when I execute Wing Flow System, they see a lot of hits and attacks to the throat or the eyes. This is one of the main characters in pure martial arts. techniques that are not used in sports will be used in martial arts. So about the life and death situations, difference between sports and martial arts, we will cover in many other videos on our YouTube channel. Many thanks for watching this video. If you like what I do and you want to see more videos in the future, just subscribe and click on this. Thank you and see you soon.